Hey everyone, today is New Year's Eve and tomorrow we have a new year upon us, 2021. Super excited about that. But since we are at the end of the month of December, it means that it's time for another monthly Blu-ray haul. Now this month I picked up a lot of movies as well as got some movies to Christmas, and I'm really excited to show off some of the stuff I picked up here. I picked up some Blu-rays as well as some 4K movies, so I think we should start off with the Blu-ray films. Now the first movie we have is Unhinged, starring Russell Crowe. This movie is not a great film. I think it's an okay and enjoyable film. The movie is very stupid and doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is very, very enjoyable. So I think that this is definitely one of the guilty pleasures of this year. Now, next up is actually a movie trilogy, and this is a trilogy which I have not watched. I know that many of you guys will be disappointed when I say I have not watched these films, but unfortunately, I have not watched the Godfather trilogy. I'm really sorry, I have not watched any of these films, but I've really wanted to watch them because I know that they are good. I've heard especially the first two films are very good, and I've heard mixed reactions about the third film. But I've really wanted to watch these films for a long time, but they are very long and it takes time to watch them. But I just haven't really got the time to really sit down and watch these films. But I think now that I have picked up this trilogy, it is definitely time to watch these. Next up is a South Korean zombie film, the sequel to Train to Busan, Peninsula. I did not love the sequel. I don't think it was as good as the first one because the first one was great. I didn't think the sequel would top the first one, and it didn't, unfortunately. I was actually a bit disappointed by this film. There was a lot of stuff which I did not like, and I just think the whole movie was a bit of a mess. But I still found it a bit enjoyable, and I liked it, but I did not think this was a worthy sequel to Train to Busan, unfortunately. And the last Blu-ray of this month is Greenland. Now, I remember making a movie review for this movie on my channel, and it blew up. I got like 6 or 7K views, I think, if I'm not wrong right now. So if some of you guys watched that review, thank you so much. I'm really glad that it blew up. But I remember in the comment section, there were some people that really loved this film. And there were some people that disagree with me and did not like this film. And I'm curious to hear if you are some of the ones who love this film or if you hated it. Because I was some of the ones who loved this film. I thought it was a great kind of apocalypse movie. So I had a blast with this film. So now let's go over to the 4K films that I picked up. The first one I picked up is actually a holiday classic, and that is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. This is the live action movie, not the animated one. I actually like the animated one quite a lot. I think that was actually very good, but I prefer this over the animated film. This is the one with Jim Carrey. I think Jim Carrey's performance as the Grinch is great, and this is a movie that I just have to watch every Christmas. So I think I watched this sometime in December, don't quite remember the date, but I remember watching this December, and I had a blast with it as always. So I just knew that I needed to have this in my collection in 4K. I did not have it in Blu-ray as well, so I thought, why just not pick it up on 4K? The second one is a movie that came out in 2020, and this is definitely one of my favorite movies of the year, and that is Tenet. This is directed by the legendary director himself, Christopher Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan. I pretty much love all of his films. I don't think any of them are bad, and this one was great as well. I had very high expectations for this film. Unfortunately, this movie dropped during the pandemic, so I knew that it struggled with the box office. I knew that it gained some money, but not a lot. I think it dropped now in December on streaming, so people could watch it at home. But this movie was just a great movie. It is so good. I don't know how to explain this movie in words because it is so confusing. But I really love this film. So this is definitely one of my favorite films of the year. And I just knew that I needed to have this movie in 4K quality because I remember watching this in the theater on an IMAX screen, and it was just beautiful. So I just wanted to pick this up on 4K. Then my favorite thing of December. This is not something I picked up, but something I got for Christmas by my mom and my dad. And that is the Lord of the Rings 4K Extended Edition trilogy. So this has all of the 3 Lord of the Rings film. We have the theatrical versions as well as the extended versions. For example, the first one here, we have the Fellowship of the Ring. This is the theatrical version. And then we have the extended version, who is just cut up in 2 discs because the movie is so long. But I love Lord of the Rings trilogy. I pretty much knew that I was getting this for Christmas. So right before Christmas, I rewatched all of the 3 Hobbit movies in preparation to watch this. And I'm just so excited to watch this, and in 4K. I remember watching these films. I think I only watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy once. And that was a long time ago, and it was probably on DVD or something. So I'm very glad to rewatch this trilogy again in pure 4K quality. Now, right before you click out of the video, there is one more thing I want to show you guys. It is not a movie, it is a video game. But since the video game is kind of based off of a movie, or it is related to movies, I thought I could include it. So that is Spider-Man Miles Morales. I love the first Spider-Man game. I remember playing it and I had a blast with it. That is definitely one of my favorite PS4 exclusive games ever. So I just knew that I needed to pick this one up as well. I only picked it up on PS4 since I don't have a PS5 and I just couldn't wait to play this game. So I just picked it up on PS4 instead of PS5. I think I'll come like half through this game, but I really enjoy it. I don't think it is as good as the first Spider-Man game, but it's definitely really, really good. It's not bad at all. So I am very excited to finish this game probably soon. So that was everything I picked up in the month of December. I hope all of you guys have had a great Christmas celebration, and I'm really looking forward to next year, 2021. I think that will be a great year for all of us, and there will definitely be more videos coming up in 2021. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, left a like on this video and click the notification bell. I would appreciate it a lot if you did that, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next year. Bye.